appear as you may wish to be. It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Hatred is gained as much by good works as by evil. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally. Politics have no relation to morals. God creates men, but they choose each other. Ability and perseverance are the weapons of weakness. It is double pleasure to deceive the deceiver. He who has relied on fortune less has maintained his position best. Men are driven by two principal impulses, either by love or by fear. Always assume incompetence before looking for conspiracy. A sign of intelligence is an awareness of one's own ignorance. I'm not interested in preserving the status quo, I want to overthrow it. The promise given was a necessity of the past, the word broken is a necessity of the present. War is just when it is necessary, arms are permissible when there is no hope except in arms. Benefits should be conferred gradually, and in that way they will taste better. Few men are brave by nature, but good discipline and experience make many so. Gold will not always get you good soldiers, but good soldiers can get you gold. Men for the most part follow in the footsteps and imitate the actions of others. There is nothing as likely to succeed as what the enemy believes you cannot attempt. Make no small plans, for they have no power to stir the soul. Although crimes may win an empire, they do not win glory. The best fortress which a prince can possess is the affection of his people. Never attempt to win by force what can be won by deception. Everyone sees what you seem to be, but few feel what you are. It is a common fault not to anticipate storms when the sea is calm. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. For one change always leaves a dovetail into which another will fit. A man is quicker to forget the death of his father than the loss of his patrimony. One should never fall in the belief that you can find someone to pick you up. Men will not look at things as they really are, but as they wish them to be, and are ruined. Princes and governments are far more dangerous than other elements within society. Alexander never did what he said, Cesare never said what he did. The chief foundations of all states, new as well as old or composite, are good laws and good arms. I'm not interested in preserving the status quo, I want to overthrow it. It is much more secure to be feared than to be loved. There's no honey without bees. Politics have no relation to morals. It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. Never attempt to win by force what can be won by deception. The first method for estimating the intelligence of a rule is to look at the men he has around him. Everyone see what you appear to be, few experience what you really are. Whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times. Never was anything great achieved without danger. A prince never lacks legitimate reasons to break his promise. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally. Good soldiers will always procure gold. Only a few know the real you. He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command. One change always leaves the way open for the establishment of others. A sign of intelligence is an awareness of one's own ignorance. The end justifies the means. Tardiness often robs us of opportunity and the dispatch of our forces. It is better to act and repent than not to act and repent. The envious nature of men, so prompt to blame, so slow to praise.